there's a quote from Buffy on here, which I had to look up because she says, I cannot believe you of all people are trying to Scully me.
Oh, like Mulder and Scully?
Yes. Well,
Was
I never
Scully
watched
the
that
one
show.
that's always trying to to rationalize
Like
things?
rationalize it and
Okay.
discount like all his beliefs. I love it for X-Files fans, who probably got it right away. But me years later, I didn't know. But I was like, I don't think I ever really noticed that line that much until this time I watched it, and I was like, what is Scully?
What does
Like,
that
what does that mean?
mean?
Is that a verb? And I was like looking into it, and
She
that's when I
used it
found that
as a
out. And I was like,
verb.
oh, that's cute. I mean, right? Yeah, it was cute though.
Must be Tuesday, yeah. Must be Tuesday, yeah. Must be Tuesday, yeah. A Buffy podcast.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Must Be Tuesday, a Buffy podcast. I'm Mike.
I'm Manny.
And today we are talking about episode number 6, The Pack.
Ooh.
And basically this episode is crazy. It's a field trip to the zoo, hyenas, a bullying clique, and some of the darkest things that we've seen from somebody on our side. So stay with us as we dive into that today.
Love it.
Manny, so
Yes.
The Pack.
Mm-hmm.
I like this episode.
I love it.
It's the perfect amount of darkness. Well, actually, it's a little too dark sometimes.
Oh my God.
But it's just so weird, and it's such a good concept. And Xander is the star of this episode, just from how well he's able to just turn bad.
Yeah, he does a really good job.
Mm-hmm.
He does a really good job of turning dark.
Yeah, so just a quick recap. There's a school trip to the zoo, if you didn't watch along, by the way. There's a school trip to the zoo. Buffy, Xander, Willow are there. There's this group of 4 kids who are really bullies, and they're really bully, like bad bully.
Yeah.
More than like your normal high school bully. They're bullying this kid named Lance, and Xander goes into this hyena house that's blocked off. And he goes and tries to be the hero. He's like, Buffy, this doesn't need real slaying. And he goes and saves Lance. But in the midst of that, the hyenas possess all the kids, including Xander and not Lance. And basically, they are now all the bullies, and they turn into like hyena people.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, Buffy has to save the day. And yeah, we'll get into it.
And silliness ensues.
Yeah, silliness
First of all, I want to talk about the fact that, is it normal in high school to take a field trip to the zoo?
That's what I was thinking,
so weird
too.
To me. Isn't that like an elementary school type thing?
Yeah, like the zoo is elementary school, junior high at the latest.
Yeah.
But like, what else are they doing in Sunnydale? Like, I don't know.
That's true. We're going to take a field trip to the Bronze.
The zoo or the cemetery.
Or the Bronze.
Or the Bronze.
Yeah, but then again,
so
Xander brings up a good point, that the point is not to be in class.
Yes.
So Buffy, you need to brighten up.
Yeah.
And see it for what it is.
Yeah, and she's like,
But yeah.
all of a sudden the animals look shiny and new.
Yes, exactly.
Buffy, this isn't just about looking at a bunch of animals. This is about not being in class.
You know, you're right. Suddenly the animals look shiny and new.
Gotta have perspective.
And then when they introduce the mean kids, you're right. They're not like Cordelia. They're not like popular. And they're not just like a diss here and there. Like they're like aggressive. Like they're bad people.
They're like horrible people. And they're
Yeah.
also dressed very preppy
Yeah.
in a way. Like they go to a prep school or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at that. I'm like, they don't really dress in a way that I wouldn't clock them as a bully. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're right.
And the girl with the short hair, she looks like a mom, by the way. She looks like a mom or somebody who, what is
she
doing?
does. How old are you?
Exactly.
How did you sneak in here?
So weird.
I know. And then when they so they go into the hyena area is
Hyena house.
closed off.
Yes.
The hyena area is closed off. You're not supposed to go in there. But the bad kids take Lance in there. And then I love how Xander's like, oh, I got this. Like, what was he going to do? I don't know.
But he did. He did help Lance.
I mean, he did. I guess he did.
Because Willow explained that they're bullies, but they're not, like Xander is fine in a way. Although they didn't really trust it at first. So they were trying to go into the hyena house after him. When then the zookeeper comes by and says like, oh, can you not read? Are you illiterate?
Oh, yeah.
And catches them. But he seems like a really nice guy at first, Like he's very likable.
I was going to ask you, because after I watched this again, because I've seen it so many times, I'm like, I want to ask, does the audience know that the zookeeper is bad from the get-go? Did we know that? I don't know that I knew that
I don't
right
know.
away.
I had the same exact question. I'm like, when did I clock that the zookeeper is the bad guy?
Mhm,
And was it before Giles clocked it, or was it like when Buffy and Giles went to the zoo to go re-meet the zookeeper? But he was
mhm,
just so nice and so knowledgeable, and you would expect that from a
mhm.
zookeeper.
Yeah.
I have
I
no
don't think I
idea.
clocked it. I don't think
So
I
people
clocked
who've
it.
watched this for the very first time, please let us know if you clocked that the zookeeper was the bad guy, and then that was a good twist for you or not.
Yeah,
It's very
because if not,
interesting.
then that is a good twist.
Yeah. But if you clocked it right away, then and it was right on the nose, then
Mhm.
yeah. But for me,
And
I'm like,
then
I've watched it
the
countless times. I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither. And then the hyena turns and looks at them, and all he has to do is, like, look into the depths of their soul, I
I
guess,
guess, yeah.
and, like, the hyena's eyes flash, like, this bright green, and then so does each one of the 4 that are standing there, which is
But we
funny
never
because,
see
like
Xander's eyes turn a color.
oh, we don't, yeah.
We just assume it happened though.
We assume it happens, but we never see it. And what's so funny is that, like, so the zookeeper guy, it comes out later that he was trying to possess himself, I
Do
guess.
what the kids managed to do by accident,
But he
and he
couldn't
couldn't
do
do
it, and
it.
it's like, how did they just do it?
Hmm.
They just stood there and looked at
Well,
I don't know how they managed it.
flash forward. The kids basically, Giles told the zookeeper during their conversation how to do it. He said a predatory act has to be done in order for the possession to take place. And then the zookeeper was like, "Oh, that's what it is." And I think that's when I
Oh,
might have clocked it,
gotcha.
because he was like, "Oh, that's how it's done." And the
Okay.
kids were trying to attempted murder of Lance. They were trying to throw him into the
Mm,
hyena pit, and so that was the predatory act.
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And you
Uh,
know what? I like how they established the plot of this episode, like, right away. They
right
did it real
away.
fast.
And it
Yeah,
was
right in the
and
intro.
it's yeah, and then like all of that happens, and then all of a sudden it's the Buffy intro.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, this is on now?" I said, "I thought this already happened."
Exactly, and we already know what's gonna happen. Like, we don't, but you know
Exactly.
what I mean? Yeah,
Mhm.
what the big bad is.
So one thing I noticed in this episode is that after Xander turns around and the Buffy intro happens, they're at the Bronze, but the outside of the Bronze they're filming, and there's like a door guy there. And I said, "Why is there a door guy at the Bronze when um when there are children that are in high school going to the Bronze? Like, why is
But
there a need?
but
Maybe a bouncer,
there's
yes, but
well, there's
what are they
several
checking?"
episodes where there's a door guy. But
Yes,
do you mean bouncer? Like, how do you know it's not I mean, is that the same thing?
true. But listen to this. So I backtrack to the harvest,
Mhm.
when Darla and her little clique are trying to get into the
Yes.
Bronze. He says, "I need some ID," and I'm like,
Mhm.
"There's already Cordelia's already in there, and all these other kids are in there from high school." I'm like, "Wait, the Bronze needs ID?" I just was thinking
Yeah.
about that, and now at this time I'm like, "Oh, there's still a bouncer out
I
there at
think
the
it's
Bronze."
because the bronze does serve alcohol. I think they
Hmm.
do. I
Oh,
think
so
that
they're
it's an
seeing if you're underage.
correct, and they probably get an X on their hand that we just don't see. I mean, they don't wanna show us that every single time, you know?
Yeah.
But I think that's why they keep going there in college years. I think it's like,
Okay. Okay. I
you
like that
can drink there.
explanation now, because I was like, "Why is he asking for ID? It's full of like high school
Yeah,
kids."
exactly.
And that's
And
it,
then
really.
and then they're at the bronze, and then, Xander comes in, and he's acting kinda weird, and, Willow notices, especially with his coming up to Buffy and sniffing her,
Uh,
but his personality is just off.
Buffy's
She
known
can
for
tell it's off.
showering.
Yes, she's known for it.
Okay, now what?
Took a bath.
Yeah, I often do. I'm actually known for it.
That's okay.
Yeah,
And then
the way he acts, he even recognizes it in himself in a way. I see in that episode, like and then that moment, I mean, because the hyena spirit, I guess, hasn't fully like taken over him, because
mhm,
he's like, "No, I'm sorry, yeah, no, I like it here, it's fine," or whatever. And he kind of like he goes in between the two. I don't know what it is. I just noticed that he
yeah,
wasn't as, and then towards the end, he's just like feral.
right. Oh, yeah, maybe it's just taking time to fully
Yeah.
acclimate to it. And then the rest of the pack comes in, and they make fun of the
Hmm.
other guy, and Xander starts laughing, and Buffy and Willow are just looking at him like, "Why are you laughing?" He's like, "The
No,
kid's
he's
fat."
it's fat. I'm like, okay, yeah.
That's
I
cute.
mean, funny, but also not funny.
Mhm.
I love, yeah, and also the looks other hyena people were giving Xander. It was very sexual in a way. Like the
Yes.
men were just like very like looking at him, and I don't know.
Mhm.
I felt like weird
It felt weird.
inside. Mom, my insides feel weird. I
I
don't
did
know.
notice that.
It was yeah. And then why are they serving croissants at the Bronze? Is it a cafe now?
We need to talk about their menu.
Oh, speaking of, also this episode, I know last episode a couple episodes back, you were like, Buffy's hair is the star of this episode from Teacher's Pet.
Yes.
Her,
Mhm.
again, Buffy looks stunning throughout this whole entire episode.
The whole time.
Like, even
There's so
during
much life to
Dodgeball.
her hair.
Even during
Yes.
Dodgeball, she looks
Yeah.
phenomenal.
hmm It's like bouncy and like has all this life to it. It's beautiful.
So good. It's so
Mhm.
good.
Which, speaking of the dodgeball, this is probably my favorite scene of the episode, and it's
For
actually
literally
one
no
of my
words either.
and it's actually one of my favorite scenes in all of season 1
Really.
is the dodgeball episode. I love it. First of all, I love dodgeball.
Yeah.
It only sucks when you're like out right away.
Oh, yeah.
Then you're like, I hate this game. But otherwise, it's fun. And the way Xander hits Willow with that ball
Mm.
and the look on her face,
Oh
like
my
that
God.
was
It was
personal.
heartbreaking.
Yes. And he just looks at her and she just looks at him. I'm like, oh my God, that was personal.
Yeah.
It's so
But-
good. And then
Oh,
it's so
that's
cool
my
that
favorite
like
part.
everyone gets out and then Buffy's the only one standing there. And still they don't go after her because
Mm-mm.
they know that they can't like, do anything to her. And so instead they turn and attack the weakling, which is Lance, I guess, in the middle of their team, and they throw all the balls at him instead. I'm like, oh, it's such a good scene. It's so well
Mhm.
done.
And
I
then,
love it.
and then my favorite quote, I was looking it up right now, is the coach, and he says, "God, this game is brutal. I love it."
I love it.
God, this game is brutal. I love it.
It is brutal.
It is.
I do
So I
love
was
it.
going to say, one thing I thought about is they're all in the animals kingdom style, these kids who are possessed. And I think they see Buffy as the alpha in a way, like, oh, we know she's stronger than us and we
Mhm.
can't take her. And so I think that's another thing. Like, it's just Buffy is, I mean, just they can sense the power she has, basically. And maybe
Yeah.
that's like kind of why they also turned around from her, because they could have got
Mhm.
her out like traditional dodgeball. I'm pretty sure they could have got her.
I mean,
Like
yes,
all
at
of
that
them,
point with all
if
of
that's
them
what-
doing it, they could have.
But I think
But
it's
still,
just kind
there
of
was
the alpha thing.
the symbolism of like
Yes.
the hierarchy and all that.
And the look, when she runs to go help Lance, the look
Mhm.
Buffy gives, she's like, it's like looking
Mhm.
up in her eye. Oh my God, she's giving like, what the heck is wrong with you, Xander? Like, oh, it's
Yep.
so good.
I
It's
love
chilling,
it.
actually.
Yeah, I can watch that scene over and over again. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they leave, and then Xander has that talk with Willow
Oh my
about how
God.
he's dropping math or whatever, and I won't have to see her pasty face ever again.
Ugh.
And Willow's face. Can we talk about like Willow gives the best sad face? Like,
Always.
she's the best crier. You feel bad for her whenever she's sad. Like it just hurts on another
It
level.
hurts your heart because she's so
It does.
innocent.
She's so innocent, and especially still right now on season 1. Later, not as
Exactly.
much, but like season 1, innocent. She didn't deserve any of that.
No, and she's
And then-
she's just so sweet.
But then he won't say anything to Buffy.
No.
She's like, "You want to say something to me?" And he just looks at her and starts laughing. He won't
Yeah.
do
And that's when they
anything-
heard the laugh of the rest of the crew, and they're like walking away. And then one of them is like over exaggerated. She's like, or something. It was just so funny. I was like, what are these laughs? They're like so forced, but it's funny.
She said, "This is my moment."
This is my moment. She's like, I'm going to let it out.
Yes. You only get one chance.
Love
Oh,
it.
it's so good though. Yeah. And then, because
And then the
a lot of this
pig.
shows that even in his hyena stage, he still just has the ultimate hots for Buffy. Like he just
Uh-huh.
has a soft spot for her in a different way. He wants her so bad.
I will say something about Xander and his evil, and when he's, I guess, possessed, evil Xander, he's kind of hot.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
He is
Xander,
sexy.
you're kind of sexy when you're a badass.
Yeah.
Or
Especially
not- yeah.
another favorite scene of mine in this episode is the slow-mo pack walk. I
It's
love it.
giving total early 2000s, 90s
Yes.
movies. Like, don't they do that walk in like Cruel Intentions too?
Probably.
I feel like there's
I can't
there's
think
like
of probably.
a slow walk when they're just like,
Oh.
all
The Craft.
Oh, the
They do it in The
craft.
Craft. Yes, that slow-mo, powerful walk. And he looks so sexy, and they all do, and that song is perfect for it, whatever it is. I'm
Uh-huh.
just like, then there's no words, but it's so powerful and strong. I love it.
Yeah, it's really good.
hmm
It's a little long. I will say that because I was watching. I was like, how long are they going to be walking for?
It's perfectly long for me.
It's perfectly
I
long.
loved it.
But the song is
Yeah.
good. It was like, I'll buy, I'll buy. I don't know the way it changed up.
Yes.
It was a good song. I looked it up afterwards. It's called Far,
Me,
or maybe it's the
I think
band
the
is
band
Far.
is called Far.
Yeah,
I don't
something
remember.
like
I
that.
don't remember. Something like that. But it's really good. Oh, and then can we talk about Herbert the pig?
He's so cute. And I love when
He only
Buffy's
got
the
one
one that picks
episode?
it up. He only, only one
What?
episode.
They couldn't have kept him around longer. I'm like, oh, poor
Poor
piggy.
Herbie.
And then like the way,
Buffy
like,
looked so cute holding the pig, by the way.
yeah, she did.
Like, I was like, oh my God, but Buffy looked so good. I can't get over it. She looked so good during this whole entire
She's
episode.
flawless. And then when she's holding the pig and Xander comes in and starts walking by and the pig's all squealing and acting crazy. I love that. Also, I love so when Buffy tries to explain to Giles how Xander's acting and how he's treating people, and Giles is like not hearing any of it, and he's like, oh, he just sounds like a 16-year-old boy. And it's like, after all we've been through,
Yeah.
we're on the Hellmouth. You can't take Buffy's word
He's
for
like, look
this.
stuff
Like,
up. That's why I came to you, because you're the guy of weird and you look stuff up. And then
Exactly.
but the thing is, he does this more than once. He does this often.
yes, he does it often.
And
Like,
then the
what are we
one time
talking about?
when the anointed was going to rise or whatever, he was like, oh, I guess I got it off. You know, he was all serious about finding it that time. But no,
Yeah.
this time when Buffy thinks something's serious, he's like, oh, no, it's fine. He's just.
I just feel like if it were me, I'd believe everything. Like anything is
Yes.
possible. Like what happened? And then there's a quote from Buffy on here, which I had to look up because she says, I cannot believe you of all people are trying to Scully me.
Oh, like Mulder and Scully?
Yes. Well,
Was
I never
Scully
watched
the
that
one
show.
that's always trying to to rationalize things?
Like rationalize it and
Okay.
discount like
That's
all
what I
his
thought
beliefs.
too. I wasn't a
I've
huge
never seen
X-Files
that
fan,
show.
but I thought when she said that, I thought I was like, okay, Scully's the woman in X-Files, and
Yeah.
she's the one that was trying to rationalize why this happened, and then Mulder's the one that was like abducted by aliens or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I love it for X-Files fans, who probably got it right away. But me years later, I didn't know. But I was like, I don't think I ever really noticed that line that much until this time I watched it, and I was like, what is Scully?
What does
Like,
that
what does that mean?
mean?
Is that a verb? And I was like looking into it, and that's
She
when I
used
found
it
that
as a
out. And I was like,
verb.
oh, that's cute. I mean, right? Yeah, it was cute though.
Yeah, that is good.
But then,
But
yeah,
I was gonna say, but then the
pack
pig.
the pack eats the poor Herbert the pig, and then they further go on a rampage of like menacing all these different people. They steal hot dogs. They walk tables. They're doing all this, and then Principal Flutie.
That part was hard for me. I don't know why.
Mm.
It's still, I knew it was going to happen, but I don't know. I just was like, it's always hard for me when I see that. Just because Principal Flutie was nice to Buffy.
Mhm.
Again, somebody who likes Buffy, or not necessarily like Buffy, but gave her a chance.
He's not
And
just
so, like,
anti-Buffy.
Yes, he wasn't anti-Buffy. And
Right.
it's just, he just gone. Anybody who Buffy kind of likes is gone.
I know, right?
All the time.
Yeah. It was cool the way they did it though, because it's like it happens during the day
Mm-hmm.
at school. Like that kind of added another level of freakiness to it. And the way they just pounced on him and attacked him. And we don't really get to see what happens. Again, we have to use our imagination. The same thing with the pig.
Yeah.
But we get it.
well,
we
with
get
the pig, we saw the bones on the floor. I didn't notice them
Oh,
before,
we
but
did.
Buffy picks them up. She's like looking at the
She
bones.
picks up a bone. Yeah.
I'm like, don't hyenas
And-
eat bones?
Which leads to the Xander scene.
Oh,
So it's like, it's a good thing that Xander wasn't with the other group attacking and eating Principal Flutie,
yeah.
but it's not a
We
good
would never
thing.
be able to look at Xander the same.
I know. But instead, he tries to essay
Yes.
Buffy.
I mean, didn't Buffy say after she hit him with a desk, apparently,
she
said,
mentioned,
"Oh, his firsthand sexual assault or whatever.
Yes,
Tried to
uh-huh.
firsthand do it or whatever." And she seemed so like it was no big deal. Like when she was saying it, I thought that was so weird. Like she kind of brushed it off herself.
Yeah, she did.
It didn't really bother her. But also, I was
Mhm.
like, this is bothering, actually. This is not
But I
good.
think maybe it would have bothered her more if it weren't for Xander's possession.
Mm-hmm.
If it were just him doing it,
Yeah.
just because. So maybe that's why, because she knows there's more at play here.
Yeah.
But that scene was crazy. I mean, he was
I did not
really
like
getting
it.
at her.
Yeah,
No.
he was all smelling her, and then we didn't get to see her beat him up. But
Right. We
yeah,
didn't.
so that was
Yeah. And so now they're back in the library. There was one line that cracked me up. It's they just locked Xander up, and then Giles comes in, and he's explaining to them what happened to Principal Flutie. And they're like, they ate him. And Buffy's like, they ate Principal Flutie? And Willow goes, ate him up?
They ate him.
They ate Principal Flutie? Ate him up?
I don't know why that line was so funny to me.
ate him.
Ate him up. She just has
That's
such
so
an
weird.
innocent kid-like way of saying
Yeah.
things. That's cute.
Mm.
But then, yeah, it looked like he was attacked by wild dogs. Is what.
Yeah, that's rough. So the hyenas retreat to like the park, right? The group of 4 kids. Xander's locked up in the library.
Oh, and they're taking a nap.
And taking a nap.
Mhm.
And Buffy and Giles go to the zoo, leave Willow in charge of Xander in the library.
Mhm.
And I love this. I love that part. And there's so much to unpack here, but I love that they left Willow. Willow knows him the best. And when Xander wakes up and tries to sweet talk Willow, and you kind of feel like Willow isn't strong enough. Like she's like,
Yeah.
for a second, you were like, oh no, Willow, don't fall for it. Don't be dumb.
Mhm.
But in the end, she redeems herself. I just
Yeah.
love when she's like, now I know. Oh,
Yep,
so
that was
good.
good. Yeah, you think
So
she's gonna fall
good.
for it. You really do.
Yes.
Because
Oh,
she loves him. And she wants
does.
to believe that in him. But she's smart. She's a smart
Mhm.
girl.
And
Oh,
I love in
then,
the beginning of this, like how Buffy says, you got a bad girl.
oh yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, I love when right after that and Willow, oh, okay. So the pack is in the park.
Mm-hmm.
And then that lady's walking with her baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, girl, run. It's a good thing they were full though.
Yeah, that would have
They
been
were
bad.
full of Pig and Principal Flutie. So they left her alone and went back to sleep. And then, the zookeeper tells them that usually they're going to meet up with the rest of their pack, right? Something like
Yeah,
that.
they're gonna find the missing member after
They're
they
going to find
eat.
the missing member. Yeah. And they're like, Willow. So they show up at the library and they crash in through the window and Willow starts running. What's so funny is my only thought was, Willow cannot run like SMG.
No, I thought it too. It was like, I watched it.
She has like a gangly run. Like, I don't know, like
Yes.
a,
Her run isn't powerful. Her run is more
No.
timid and scared. And
which I guess matches the character.
yeah, but it's no Buffy run. Buffy's run
Like-
is purposeful and Avenger style.
Yeah.
And Willow's
But
was
it's
like
also a
kinda-
little girly. Like, it's like
yeah.
girly but powerful.
I like
It's,
how Buffy sometimes runs like this.
Yes. I'm like, nobody can run like SMG, but I just noticed that when Willow was running. It did fit her though.
I don't know why
Whatever.
Willow went to the first room she like found that was open. Like, oh, girl, just
Mhm.
run. Get out
Get
of
out of
there.
here. Yes, get
Don't
out of
go
this
hide.
school. Exactly. But
But
so
Buffy
then after that,
Buffy always gets there in the nick of time.
yeah.
Oh,
You can count on her for
backtrack
that.
really quick. I was going to
Mhm.
say, when Xander was locked up in the library, he said, before Buffy came into our lives, we didn't need that much saving, did we?
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, oh, like what? Yeah, true. Like before Buffy got there, what was Sunnydale doing? I'm like, look, well, what happened? Like, why is there
That's
no
a good
saving
question.
needed?
That's a
until
good
then?
question, especially because if you fast forward to like the prom and they
Mhm.
give her that award, they're like,
Mhm.
I'm proud to say that Sunnydale High has the lowest mortality rate this year of any year since yada, 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 yada.
Exactly.
And it's like, okay, so then what was happening before Buffy got here? Like everybody was
Yeah.
dying left and right.
I guess so, but also like, why did Xander? He said that, and I know like he just was trying to make a point that we don't need Buffy anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But like, what was Sunnydale doing? Anyway,
Yeah, exactly.
they'll never go answered
I don't know, but it
until
never
that
affected them
episode called
apparently.
The Wish.
Oh yeah, exactly. Then we know.
Then we know. Okay, so they're trying to get the hyenas to go back to the zoo. So they want Buffy's going to use herself as bait, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I love this part where they're going, the pack is now harassing a family. But before the family gets into the car, before the pack gets there, she's like, Joey, chew your food. You're going to choke on it. And the husband's like, I didn't say she looked better than you. I just said she looked better. I'm like, what does that even mean?
It was so funny, like, to add this, like, what is this dialogue? Like,
Random
like,
family conversation.
we have to
of
give this
nobody.
random family a little bit of dialogue. We have
We
to
need
know
them to
about
say the
them.
name Joey so they can now say Joey, Joey.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That's,
yeah.
I didn't think about that.
That's the only thing. So they can hear the name Joey, and we can.
We have
already
to give
heard
this
them do it
random
to
family a
Willow.
little bit of background.
Yes, we know that they're having trouble in this family.
It's so important.
The husband thinks so and so is better than her, or just better, looks
We're
better,
just better. Yeah.
just better.
And then they follow her to they're back at the zoo, and the zookeeper shows up in his face paint.
The Messiah
and-
garb.
Yes, and knocks Giles out and drags him to the back.
Mhm.
And then Willow shows up and is like all getting willing. She's getting all tied up and just standing there like,
She's like, yeah, why not?
this is a part of it. This is fine. This is fine. I'm fine. And then, but at the same time, she knows it's a trap because Buffy's like, they're right behind me. She's like, it's a trap. Like,
that trap.
yeah.
It's a trap!
And what, like, he had all the opportunity to kill her with his knife, but I guess when he repossessed or transpossessed the
Mhm.
hyena spirits out of the pack into himself, he no longer wanted to kill her with a knife. He wanted to eat her.
Right.
I'm
Yes,
assuming.
exactly.
Because
Yeah.
that was so scary. And then I don't know. And then I love Xander. He's like, he popped up, and this is why he's the heart of their group, you know. And he's like, but Willow, and he just runs and tackles him
Yeah. Without thinking twice.
without thinking twice. I was gonna say the part where Giles gets there, he's like, oh yeah, you need to wear the traditional, ceremony thing. And then he's like, oh, and then this floor thing was on the ground, and he looks up, he's like, huh. He's like, you're just upset because some 4 high school kids accomplished what you could not. And and I just love that part because that's exactly when he figured it out. And I think I figured it out right before that. I think it was when like earlier. So, but I don't know. We'll never know. So if you haven't seen this episode before and this is your first time, when did you figure it out? That's what I need to know, please.
Me too. Because I can't remember what it was like watching it the first time. I've seen
Exactly.
it lots of times.
I was going to say the kids that when they get the hyena spirit removed from them, they get up and run away. Like they're just like, ah.
Right.
And knowing what we know now that they remember everything, and then also where did those kids go? Those 4. Never have we seen them again, or do we?
Never.
I don't think we do.
No. They must have skipped town or something. I don't know.
Like, yeah,
Or maybe they're like in some insane asylum.
maybe because like
Because that's some real trauma.
that is some trauma. And I was just
Oh my
like,
God.
that's a lot to unpack for them. And
Yes.
yeah, but
I mean, at least, I don't know if it helps that Xander already knows all this about like the supernatural and what they're fighting. And, maybe does that help a little bit with this trauma that, he has that understanding. And if
mhm,
they don't have that understanding, there's nothing to fall back on. I don't know.
they're trying to rationalize everything, trying to scully themselves.
Exactly. Yes.
Exactly.
I don't know. Yeah, they just kind of like look around like, where are we?
Yeah.
What happened? And then they just run off. And then
And then Buffy saves the
throws
day.
the guy in, and the Xander eats him up.
The
Eats him up.
Xander.
I mean,
The
the hyena eats him up.
Ate him
And
up.
then everything, he ate him up.
Ate him up.
And then they show up at school the next day again. And so Xander is like, he's acting like he doesn't remember anything,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
And they tell him about the pig. He acts surprised about the pig, but is he? And
I
then
don't know. Yeah.
I think he knows about the pig because
He knows about he knows everything, but also like he's just a good actor.
Yeah. And I like that Buffy gives him a pass when he asks if he did anything else.
She's like,
She just
no.
goes,
no.
nah. Yeah. I thought that
Also,
was
oh, go
sweet
ahead.
of her. I just thought
Oh,
it was sweet of her. I mean,
Definitely.
she knew it wasn't him.
But also, if he would have been honest about it either way, I think there could have been some accountability on his part
Yeah.
to apologize, saying,
Mhm.
I do remember everything. Obviously, I had the hots for you, but like that was the evil spirit inside of me that wanted to do the bad things. I would never have said those things or did those things,
That's a good point.
to take some accountability.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, that would have been good.
instead Giles is like, there's no memory loss associated with these things. And he's like,
Yeah.
kill me, stuff me, mount me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yeah, I was going to say, one person who is missing from this episode, who is
Cordelia.
Cordelia, she's in the title screen, the Buffy
There's
intro.
no Cordelia.
And I feel
There's
like
no
if Cordelia...
Angel, but there's a few episodes where there's no Angel.
There is, yeah.
But there's no Cordelia, yeah.
I was going to say, Cordelia, if she definitely needed to be in this episode because she is often known, and maybe they, Buffy, as early in the season, still finding their feet, maybe they didn't know they needed Cordelia, but Cordelia always is like that, calls out when someone's being a jerk. And she would have totally called out, even though she doesn't like Willow, doesn't like Buffy. She would have said, "Xander, you're being a jerk, and these are like your only friends you really have, or whatever." She would have told him that.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the perfect opportunity. They just didn't have charisma at all.
Yeah, she would have been good for that because she does that several times, actually.
Yeah.
There's one episode where Buffy's walking out of the bronze.
Campaigning for
Bitch
of the Year.
I think it's the season 2 premiere.
Yeah.
And then she's like, why are you treating your only friends this way? I don't know.
Exactly.
She totally would have. Yeah, we missed her this episode. But I still loved it. I love this
episode. It is a good episode. It is really weird that they ate the principal.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess, do we get the new principal this season? No, or is it next season? I think it's next season.
I don't remember which episode he comes into play. I think
because they said the vice principal's taking over now, which is very interesting, actually. But yeah.
Oh, I think the first episode with Snyder is the puppet episode.
Oh,
I think that's the first one. Which
he's always out for Buffy.
Yeah, it's too bad they killed Flutie, but it does make it kind of exciting because it's like, oh, they're willing to take risks and kill. You don't know who's going to go next.
Yeah,
and it is possible for anyone to go. So that's one thing I do like about it, even though he was nice.
That is true. I was going to say a couple things I wrote down. Oh, that's what I was going to say. At the very end, Buffy's hair was beautiful the whole time, and then they put her in that black beanie.
I know.
She looked like she's about to go rob a bank.
Yeah.
Like, why did they make that choice?
Yeah. It's not like it's ugly. It's just it's different. It's not
good.
No. Every other scene, she's killing it. And then
I know. I retract my statement when I said she looked amazing in this episode. Up until that part, she did.
Yeah. Up until that part. She still looked cute, but it wasn't given fierce like the rest of it was.
I love it that this episode kind of reminded me, or maybe, but like Mean Girls, that when they're all animals and they're all fighting.
Oh, yeah.
The girls have gone wild.
Yes.
It kind of gave me like the Animal Kingdom vibes and stuff.
Yeah.
And it just, it makes sense to like cliques and bully groups and stuff like that. It is very pack-like.
Yes.
And bullying is not okay, but for me, bullying sometimes is hard to watch because, we've all been bullied a little bit and stuff. So it's just like, I don't like that. And I always want them to get what they deserve. And these kids didn't really get what they deserve. Other than mental, messed up for life or whatever.
But in the long run. We just didn't get instant satisfaction.
Yeah. The only time I was satisfied is when Buffy kicked the guy in the face when she was saving that family in the car.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay, good. Get him.
And she hit one of them with a tank, an oxygen tank or something. I don't know. When she was rescuing Willow, I don't know what she hit him with. But I think
it was a fire extinguisher.
Okay.
It looked like an oxygen tank. You're right. But it didn't really look like a fire extinguisher.
Yeah. I don't know. So she did there. Yeah, I like, you're right. The whole bullying thing. What's interesting is they were already these mean bullies that were picking on the weakling.
Yeah.
And then they became possessed by this hyena and turned into mean bullies picked on the weaklings.
They turned into...
Only difference is they ate him this time every now and then.
Yeah. The only difference really too, not only difference, but they basically turned into themselves, but a meaner, more no consequences version of themselves. Whereas Xander...
He's the only one that really affected in a different way.
Yeah.
He went totally against his natural personality. The rest of them...
Exactly. They were already mean to begin with.
Yeah.
Hate them.
We don't see the Lance character anymore either.
Oh, yeah.
Not just the mean group, but we don't see him anymore either. I wonder why they didn't keep him.
And they brought Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Yeah. I
Which
saw
I'm fine with. I
Jonathan.
like Jonathan. But
Jonathan is in another episode before this, I feel like.
before
He's
this?
Yeah, like he's just like in the background or something. He's like there as an extra.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up, but
Don't worry.
I'll tell you later. But tell me if you know what episode that is, because I feel like I've seen Jonathan before, and then he becomes reoccurring like every like 4 episodes or so. He'll like pop up.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you like this episode, The Pack, then let us know in the comments what you thought of it. Was it hard to watch? Was it fun? Was it campy? Was it rude? Did it trigger you somehow? That would be very interesting to know.
Yeah.
Manny,
Uh-huh.
so on a scale of, and I'm going to say little piggies, little Herberts, how many Herberts out of 1 to 10 Herberts would you give this episode?
I'm going to go with 8.5.
8.5.
I love it.
8.5 little piggies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you do
I
love
love
it.
this episode. I love it so much. Love it.
Okay. I can
Can't go
see
wrong with
that.
dodgeball.
The dodgeball is my favorite scene. It is so good.
Yes,
It's well
it's so
done.
good.
It's silent the
Mhm.
whole time, other than the balls
Yes.
being thrown. They're all into it. It's such a good. That's a good scene.
It's so good because it's like they don't say anything, right? It's like they
Mhm.
don't say anything, but they say a lot.
They say a lot silently.
Yes.
They say a lot for
So,
dodgeball.
Yeah, so 8.5 for me. What about you?
Okay. I think I'm gonna give it an 8.
Yay.
Just an 8. I'm not gonna give it 0.5. I like
Okay.
the 8. 0.5 because it triggered me a little bit.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Oh, one of my favorite quotes I forgot about is when in the very beginning, Xander and Willow run up to Buffy, say, "Oh, we saw the zebras mating." It was like,
Oh, yeah.
what did she say? Something about
It was like the
stripes?
Heimlich with stripes.
The Heimlich with stripes. Yes.
That
But I
is a
just
good one.
immediately I got the visual. So then I Googled
Yes.
zebras mating, and I was like, oh my God, it is.
Oh, my God. Not the zebra porn.
Hey, I mean, I had to see how nature works. All right.
Not the zebra
So
porn on a Tuesday.
it's just the animal kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
What's that song? Let's
Yeah,
do
but
it
you
like they
know,
do on the Discovery Channel.
Discovery Channel. But I think this episode gets a lot of hate from a lot of people
Really?
because it is silly. Yeah, I think a lot of people
Mhm.
look down on this episode as just kind of this silly, cheesy little thing. And I'm like, but there's more to it. There's just more to it, in my opinion.
There's
So
a lot
I
to it.
love it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and it also, I feel like also Willow was getting a little obsessive with Xander in the
Mm-hmm.
first like 4 or 5 episodes. And I feel like this whole thing, even though she completely forgives Xander, she's still in love with him. I think this pushes her a little back. Like
Yeah.
puts her, like she still loves him, but I think, and I can't remember, but I think her tone of his adorable face, his smile, his hair, you got it, bad girl kind of stuff. I feel like it may have retracted just a little bit. It was not as strong. She still loves him,
I hope
but
so.
I think, I can't remember now, but we'll see when we keep on watching.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Oh,
she's as obsessed.
yeah. Another quote from Willow. I forgot. Why couldn't Xander be possessed by a puppy
Oh,
or some
yeah.
ducks?
Hmm.
I love that. That's so cute.
I have a
'Cause
puppy
why
here.
not, right?
Look how cute.
Hi, Monty.
His name's Monty. Why couldn't you possess Xander? Huh? Oh, he's sleepy. Okay, so
Okay.
next episode is Angel. So episode 7, of course, 7 because
Mhm.
7 heaven, angel, I don't know, has something to do with it. But the next episode is Angel. It is one of the best episodes, I think, of this season. It gives us all our answers we want about Angel. So please tune in, watch Angel for our next rewatch. I think this episode is just one of the best ones, I think, personally.
Agreed.
It's so
Agreed.
good.
Mhm.
Agreed. And he's not showing off his little scars on his arms this time, like taking his jacket off.
All right. Sorry.
He takes his shirt off. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Dang it.
If you like this episode, please hit that like button below. Subscribe for more, but all things Buffy. Must Be Tuesday, a Buffy podcast. We post every Tuesday. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram. Check out our website at buffytuesdays.com. On there, you can also find all our socials as well. What else, Manny?
If the apocalypse comes,
Oh, yeah, if the apocalypse comes, beep us.
beep us.
Until next Tuesday, thanks for watching. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Until next Tuesday, keep your stakes in line. If the apocalypse comes, beep us anytime. We're your Scooby Gang, we've got Don't invite Vamp for a midnight snack.